Hi there, welcome to AP World History. I am Mrs. Visner and I'm going to give you a real brief overview of the class, like just a quick little class tour. So first of all, as you see when you log in, you're going to see the name of the course up here. If you scroll down, you will see the announcements. So if you've checked your school email, you've seen these come through already about the eAchieve History Facebook group that I put together. And then here's your welcome announcement, so you can scroll down and read through all that. Very briefly, I'm just going to go through all of the buttons. I don't want to bore you with droning on and on, so we'll just go through these in order. Clicking on the Getting Started button is what you should be doing this first week because this is the course intro. All right, so when you go through here, you're going to see every week the layout's going to be the same in the course. So there's the objective, which is the goals, main ideas, which as we get into content, those will be content related. And then of course you have the must-dos, the graded assignments, and can-dos. Can-dos are additional resources for you. So you'll see that for this week you do have some graded assignments, and if I continue scrolling down you'll see there's web links, there's information about AP World History itself and the different history skills, etc., the themes and time periods. And if I keep going, that's when I'm going to get to the course intro quiz, the Introduce Yourself discussion assignment, and the World History intro assignment. So that's what is found under Getting Started. I click on the Pace Chart button. This opens up a new window and it shows you the weekly plan for the entire semester. Weeks 1 through 18 are here for you. Pay close attention to what these little symbols indicate. And then as you go through, you can see that some things are formative, other things are summative, and they're actually graded and will be in the grade book as a grade towards one of your learning targets. You'll see which targets they're associated with. You can see the beginning and end date of every week. You will notice if you look closely at dates that there are some breaks built in. So for example, we do get Thanksgiving break. It doesn't say it on the pace chart, but you'll notice there's a gap between the end of week 11 and the start of week 12. You'll notice the same thing for winter break. If I go back, live e-sessions. This is what you're going to click on when we have our live e-sessions every week. It's going to show you Collaborate Ultra. You will just simply click where it says Course Room, and then you will click Join Course Room, and that will open up the class for you. After we have our weekly e-sessions, I will post the recorded e-session links here under the recorded e-session button. We're not going to have a class e-session week 1 because it is orientation week, but starting week 2, the recordings will be posted here for you. If you want to have a quick look at all of the announcements for the course, you just click on the announcements button. Course information has a lot of stuff. Take the time to really dig into this and look through this week. There's the course description, all about writing, e-sessions, grading policies in particular. Click on that. This is the school-wide, very detailed grading policy. This is the brief Q&A version of the grading policy for AP World History. Take the time to read through this. You can see there's a grading matrix for your semester grade. There's the GPA information for your semester grade as well. If I go back to course information, beyond the grading policy, there are learning targets, information about academic honesty and etiquette, which you can explore on your own as well. Staff information, this is who your teacher is and how to contact me. And there's my picture, a little bit of information about me, my email and my phone number, as well as the date and time of our live e-sessions for the course, which is Thursdays at 9 a.m. and you'll see that time is on the pace chart as well, right? You'll see that listed right there, e-session Thursday from 9 to 10 a.m. Going back to the pace chart, one thing I forgot to mention because it is new this year is the pace chart is interactive. So once you complete tasks, you can check them off. So it gives you a nice visual if you spend a few hours working on AP World and then you don't come back to it till the next day. You know exactly where you left off and what you still have remaining as far as tasks are concerned for the rest of the week. All right, the lessons button. This is where you go to actually find everything for the week. So this is your content. So for week 2, I'm going to go right here. It's the history skills. Again, you see the same layout, objective, must do. You have your assignment instructions. Okay, you have all your directions here. One thing that sometimes students overlook, especially new students, when you are done doing all of this, you've answered all these questions, written these paragraphs in a Google Doc, in order to submit it after you download it as a PDF and save it to your computer, you click on this Week 2 History Skills title, and that takes you to the assignment submission page. So this is where you can go through then and you can attach your file. So you'd click Browse My Computer, you'd select the PDF, you can add comments if needed, but they're not necessary, and then you would hit Submit. If you hit Save, it doesn't come to me in the gradebook. I don't see it until you hit the Submit button. Then it will show up on my end as an assignment that needs grading. You can see under the Lessons button that it is organized into parts, so those are the time periods essentially for world history, and the weeks are listed under there as well, just to help you easily navigate and quickly find things that you're looking for. You can see that at the end of the semester we will actually start during the last week, part 4, and that's because we need to move through the material a little bit more quickly to make sure that we finish early, because that AP exam is in May. So we don't get the full school year to do everything, so we need to kind of fast forward just a little bit. Discussion boards are linked within the lessons, but this is another way you can access them. Okay, so you would click here on the discussion board for day 2. You would create a thread, and you would give it a subject, and then you'd answer all the questions here. You can even copy and paste these right into your post, and then oh, I didn't actually do that. Fail. All right, but you could copy and paste those into your post, and then you could go ahead and type your answers below. Again, when you are done, you have to hit submit or it doesn't get turned in to be graded. Once other students have posted in the discussion board, you can click on their links to their topics, and then you can go ahead and hit reply. Because replying is a requirement, you can see here that you need to respond to at least 2 classmates. My Grades is where you will go to see a list of your assignments, when it's due, if it's past due, what your grade was, if you submitted it. Right now you can see the default is class order. You can switch it around. You can switch it from all to just graded assignments, upcoming, submitted. I tend to tell students to leave it in all in class order just because it keeps it nice and neat and organized. If you do the other view modes, sometimes it can be confusing. Things are left out. You might miss something, so I would just keep it how it is. If you click on the textbook button, this is giving you information for how to access the online textbook for this course. So you have the website, and you can use your eAchieve textbook login. All of your logins are listed under the Student Logins app in the Student Resource Center. A lot of times they are a little bit different than your eAchieve login, so you do want to verify what that is before you try to sign in. Then you just have how-tos, right? How to do different things, some videos here for you, helpful websites that are related to AP World History, and again, that link to the Student Resource Center. So I hope that you found this little video to be helpful. You can use the overview to guide you as you go through and continue to explore the course, and then obviously take that day 1 course intro quiz. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will get back to you right away. Thanks, everybody.